Right, so we've come to Rubber Valley, hashtag vlog 14. Got Jar in car with us. Come along with us. Anyway, come to Rubber Valley because if you watch one of my last vlogs, I think it's hashtag vlog 4, did something like, they called monkey jumps towards mill houses. So Jar showed us a place, so we're going to show us a place today where he thinks that there's something similar like them, so just going to go and check them out and we'll see when we get closer. So that again, Jar, so what happened?
My uncle, he owns these fields, dug up all his garden, med jumps and that. Then he got court order because of noise.
You got caught.
So, yeah, so now he eyes it out to horses and that.
So there you go, so Jar's uncle's fields, now he eyes it out to horses due to simple factor noise reports. So what happens when you follow Jar? You get shit for luck on your shoe. Coming in fucking shit flies all out show. Can't walk 2 minutes without getting attacked by a shit fly.
That's why they're following you.
I'm telling you, they're doing something. We're coming close up to this part now anyway. I'll show you like jumps and that, what jet skis go on, etc. Can't you pay? You could pay, can't you, Jar, to go on these?
Yeah.
But etc with coronavirus, I don't think it's open at the minute. Got out to say yeah. No. But you start looking at paths and stuff around here, they're absolutely awful. He's going for it. Big lengths. Absolutely terrible. No, they stand and watch you, don't they?
Nah, I said thanks and she didn't even say thanks back, you cheeky bitch.
What?
I don't think she were happy. She stood there like, and she went, just said, why the f***?
There's a seat camera, don't they, and get iffy straight away. Alright, rap star or something.
Probably think I'm on fucking Benefits Britain.
Benefits Britain? Hey, he's got the camera in his hand. Oh yeah, but before we miss these anyway, let me just... So you can kind of see it jumps in the middle or here. Or there. Go to this place or here, you pay. Boom, as you do.
Oh, you have a go there.
He wants to have a go.
Yeah, I do. But
I want to have a go.
Me, I'd get onto one that jumps by accident, I'd be like, fucking hell.
I'd go for one anyway, me, on purpose.
You tend to put you on your knees first, don't you?
I'd just go for it straight away. Look, you can even get a cart across, look. Should we jump in cart and travel across it? Is that what do we mean? Have to go all the way around? Just jump in cart, straight across?
Best bit is sit here having a drink and watching people fall off.
That's what I mean. Sit here having a drink, watch people kill themselves. See, it says no swimming, there's a sign that says no swimming, but yet they expect you to swim. If you fall off, what?
Fall off this thing.
Yep, if you fall off you're not allowed to swim back. You've got to literally sit there and float like a penguin. Literally. But anyway. Now that's some drop that. Don't see me, but it is a drop that. So it must look like an old disused bridge with looks of things. Might have been for the old railway system. Old bridge, old underwalk. Definitely looks like one of them anyway. So, we're under a bridge at the minute. What goes across this? Is it just like a walkway?
It's an old bridge, isn't it? Yeah.
I was like, is it an old disused railway system?
Disused bridge.
So to me it looks like an old disused railway system with size at steel underneath it. And size at fucking bricks that are holding it up. It doesn't look like that were made for paths.
Might have been years and years.
But it looks like it's distilled anyway, since people have been coming under here chilling. Used to be an old swing that goes up there. He said you swing out round there. Seats and that. Obviously people have dug out so they can come here and chill. beer cans and that behind it. So you know what bagheads have been here.
A lot of ranking down.
Yeah, a lot of ranking danks. Maybe a few peeping toms if you're watching. Peeping tom, you know who you are. But fucking hell, as we do, keep moving. So just kind of figured out where they are anyway. Just been saying motorbikes have been up here, etc. Ripped them down, made them a bit smaller, but starting to get a gatherings, little lumps here and there. If you want to come up here on bikes, you can. Now stopping your public land. So if you like what you're seeing and you think it's suitable for your kids or whatever, or your BMX trials bikes, perfect little place to come. Or you can head down to Millhouses. If you check my hashtag vlog4 out, you'll see that there's a place down there you can head as well. There's even. So yeah, you know what bikes have been around here. It's obviously one of the grooves what they'll be going through. Shit flies again. See, go around it for you. But if you want to come up here and go on your bikes, on jumps, you're more than welcome to. It's obviously definitely a disused railway bridge, that. Massive bee coming towards me. Absolute massive bee coming towards me. I'm chipping out of there. And this obviously goes under old disused railway bridge. That's definitely a disused railway bridge, that. 150%. 150%. Obviously as your seat bikes go woof straight down there and back up. I'd do that, me.
Yeah, it's big.
And so Jazz has brought us to a second part. This is another one. Goes a bit steeper up onto the side. I'd probably prefer to do that one, me. Did one before. Looks more steeper. What?
The third one.
And then a third in, look. And a third in. I reckon second in's best.
Yeah,
I want to go down here anyway.
yeah.
Now he's running. Is he? And she's got to get down it. She's going for it.
Got a bigger thing here at this side, isn't it?
And you can see here where obviously train tracks once eventually would have gone up top of this. But obviously it's just rotted. Steel's gone through. It looks like, hey, do you know that? That looks like something out of a film, that. Out of like some apocalypse, doesn't it? So it doesn't. No, we're just saying now, we see where people have already climbed up, because it doesn't look like much of a drop on camera, I can tell. But it is. It's about 30 foot, that. Like 30 foot high, easy 30 foot high. 30, 40 foot. You can see, we was mentioning with tagging on things here, like, I was saying they will have climbed up barrier and walked along steel. But keep it moving around here anyway. Right, so just jumping out of the car now, I found another place here, straight up wall here. Straight over it like that. Straight down. So we're into this part anyway. Lots of old abandoned back parts of trucks and that coming out wall. I mean, obviously, he's thinking about buying this land, he says. About buying this land, but we're on here anyway. These are obviously old parts that back at trucks and stuff what have just been left here and abandoned.
Let these into party trucks.
That looks dodgy, that, doesn't it? Like someone lives there.
You probably do.
Because look, there's settees and that up against it.
Yeah, there will
Look, places to sleep and that underneath.
Okay, spot on.
We can get into the factory there, look. Anyway, back of these and that. Obviously this is what your goods would have been transported about in. I want to make sure no one's sleeping under the fucking things. Come. That's obviously a way in there. I could probably get underneath there if worse comes to worse. But this is a straight all into the factory, look. Straight in. Let's have a look in here. we're moving into factory itself now. Now, obviously. Do you even know what we made in here? I literally just turned up to a random place and just walked in it. There's graffiti all over in here as well. I mean, we'll try and find a sign or something. See what we made in here. Yeah, this is obviously going to be office part, this back part here. So the managers and that have been looking out these windows, watching all your work online, making sure you were doing your job. This is obviously a step down part to the factory. Obviously other things that have been made on this part. Something to do with manufacturing or whatever they were doing. If you know information on this factory, let me know, because I'm a bit lost myself on this one. Because like I said, we've just literally pulled up and gone straight in. I'm going for it down here anyway. I think someone will fucking in here. It's just fucking burnt out, shit all. Well, I'm gonna have a look now. Because there's a doorway up there that leads to this second floor. And then there's not. Ah, here we go. Here we go, there's a way up right there. There's your way up right there. So, out of that shot of sec. So you climb up this onto that. Obviously, some now and again you can see rail where it goes down here all the way up. That would have been stairway down. But if you want to climb it, go for it. Yeah, it's empty anyway. Just leave it. It's not up there. It's just like that's definitely where office bits would have been. That 100%. Now, when you're coming in here, another thing you want to watch out for is there's rails all the way along lights at top. So basically, all birds sit up there and they'll just shit on you if you don't move about. You stand still. See, like John, he's vulnerable. He's a vulnerable suspect for pigeons. Because one of them's just been moving about somewhere. He's getting ready to shit on you, mate. But yeah, keep you moving around it anyway. Obviously, old tyres. Because there's all sorts of stuff around here. But not that interests me enough to want to touch it. I've said anyway, and anyone fucking jumps out and starts fucking being funky, throwing a brick round her head. I'm sorry to say that on YouTube, but I mean what I say. Definitely toilet area this. Take one there, like old toilets are. There's loads of graffiti in here again. Smashed up to pieces. Feel like you don't want to fucking look in them, man, in case someone's fucking laid in them. You don't know. When you come in places like this, people, always be on edge and always be wary, because you don't know what corner you're going to turn, whether there's going to be a baghead there or not, or an homeless person, whatever his conditions are. But anyway, there's even a deck chair in here, so obviously someone's been fucking coming in here. If there's any kids watching this, go careful coming around here. You might end up interacting with fucking all sorts of druggies, you know, needles laying about. So if you come in here, then make sure you're well aware of your surroundings and what you might be facing. I feel like unpacking that, taking it with me. It's in perfect condition. But these are weird, these, aren't they? All these. That's not food cans. Oh, they're heavy, them. They're right heavy. Move on, wait for.
I didn't put my bag on flag if they blow up or something.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. I mean, this is why I tell you to go careful when you're coming here. See it pretty much everywhere. There's glass broken all over the floor. Air diseases, etc. So be careful when you come into places like this, because I see a lot of YouTubers doing it. All it takes is one slip and you could be in serious trouble. I'll just take you around next part of the factory. You put it.
Nah, I know. Yeah.
Just shit my arms on and show myself up there and I was like, running back.
What, running back? Got scared? We'll have a walk up here anyway and see what's up here. She's already up here. Look at the size of the doorway, man. Fucking hell, what were they? 5'2" back in there. Fucking hell, man. This is obviously another burnt part. If you've been in here before and you're watching this video now, then make sure you comment below and let me know what it is. Let me know what this building where if you worked here in past.
Where they did the washing.
I know, even a washing rack, look. That's definitely for almost that, isn't it?
Great art, yeah. The dining room.
But yeah, as you do. So, it is a bit of a drop and all down there, isn't it? Like, all you've got is a little shitty rail and then down there. If you drop down there, you're probably going to break a leg. Maybe even more if there's some that shit down there. That's handy, I like, but you know, break a leg, get AIDS, clap, Ebola, coronavirus. That coronavirus that's going about at the minute. I've seen a lot on social media saying, oh, Meadowall's, it's dead, town's dead. Well, I've just come through town and it's not dead. Like me and Jar was saying earlier, we've seen about 4 old grannies all huddling together, having a time out in town, having a right chat. So Oldens aren't even taking advice really. But we're going to head back round here anyway. So we're out at factory now anyway. Obviously, as you look, 3 lads are going on now. They're obviously going to do the thing. That next factory we've got in mind is this place here in front of us. That'll be on another vlog. So be prepared to watch out for that. Keep locked. Make sure you subscribe. And we're off. See you later.